From a set of traffic lights in Australia, you're watching a show with Zay Frank.
If you missed last night's vice presidential debate, here is every single thing that happened. First, biggest question, Joe Biden, Paul Ryan, who has bigger ears? Fact, both men have giant ears. Biden's longer, probably hairier. Ryan's stick out more, could probably hold more Gatorade. Verdict, a tie. Next, Ryan has awesome eyes. If you figure out a way to detach Ryan's eyes from his mouth, 100% of Americans would vote for those eyes. And he kind of looks like one of these. A loris. Fact, put Ryan's eyes on anything, it becomes better looking. Next, forehead. Fact, for a large part of the debate, I imagine that Ryan's forehead wrinkles were an accordion that was playing music for the angels. Fact. Next, debating style. Ryan came out huge in the naming of peoples and places portion of the debate.
Benghazi, New York City, the Arghandab Valley, Janesville,
Baghdad,
Kandahar, and the Akani, and the Kedeshura, to Zabul, the Takunar,
Kabul,
the Qataris, the Saudis,
Baghdad,
restaurant in Washington, D.C.
Fact, Biden looked a little rusty, but then Ryan made the classic mistake. He tried to pull a BB on Biden.
Bibi Netanyahu.
You cannot out-BB Biden. Biden will BB all over your face.
BB.
Then this happened.
These are the most crippling sanctions in the history of sanctions. Period.
Two things about this. First, I don't know if you've read the history of sanctions. It's a lot like Krause's history of love, except less love and more sanctions, and all the pages are glued together. But second, I was like, OMG, Biden is speaking out his punctuation.
Period.
But then I realized he just likes saying things twice.
And that matters. For Afghans to do the job.
One time for America, and the second time for America. Then it got kind of confusing for a bit because they started debating things that I didn't even know we were debating.
The calendar works the same every year.
It does work the same every year.
Spring, summer, fall. It's warm or it's not.
Dude, did you hear that? I think they're getting rid of winter. Then Biden was all...
That's willing to
With all due respect, that's a bunch of malarkey.
And that's how I learned that malarkey is sold in bunches. Who knew? Then Ryan did this Bush imitation, complete with the hand gestures and the head nodding, which got a huge laugh. It was a good vibe. They were super nice to each other, and Biden kept on saying,
and I love my friend here. My friend.
Which was cool until I realized that Biden uses the word friend a lot differently than I use the word friend. He uses it more like I use the word ass nut. Just an observation, I think Biden's fist must smell really good, because he kept smelling it and he seemed to enjoy it. Then it got dirty.
Get it from 20% up. Then they have to be able to have something to put it in.
Trust me, there are people who are concerned about pulling out.
What?
Sorry I had to hear that, kids.
$800 billion.
Fact, if you throw out a number like 800 million billion, all other numbers are going to sound wimpy. Fact, that's a strategy. And then finally, Biden closed the night by doing an infomercial on donut holes.
If you're near the donut hole, you have $600 more. Folks, follow your instincts on this one. Look, folks, all you seniors out there, if you're near the donut hole, look, folks, use your common sense.
And that is every single thing that happened in the vice presidential debate. Fact.
This is a bunch of stuff.